In the heart of a forgotten town, under the feeble glow of a flickering street lamp, stands an old office building. Its windows, clouded with the dust of time, barely reflect the moonlight. A chill wind whispers through the cracked walls, carrying with it tales of the unknown. Tonight, John Avery, a diligent programmer, finds himself the last soul in this eerie structure. With his colleagues long gone, the echo of his solitary footsteps against the cold, tiled floor breaks the haunting silence. He ascends to the third floor, his workspace, a secluded corner room that overlooks the abandoned factory district. As John settles into his chair, the soft hum of his computer is a meager comfort against the enveloping darkness outside. The clock ticks menacingly slow. He begins to type, each keystroke a sharp snap in the quiet, vast room. Suddenly, a cold draft sweeps through the space. John pauses, peering over his shoulder. The room is still, yet the air now feels dense, charged with a palpable sense of foreboding. Attempting to shake off the unease, John focuses back on his screen. That's when the soft, intermittent sounds start. A tapping, almost rhythmic, coming from the other side of the wall. Rational thoughts attribute it to old pipes or perhaps the wind, yet the sound grows louder, more insistent. Curiosity, edged with anxiety, propels John to investigate. He steps into the dimly lit hallway, the tapping now guiding him like a macabre invitation. The noise leads him to the old archive room, a place seldom visited, filled with relics of the building's past. The door creaks ominously as he pushes it open. Inside, the room is shrouded in shadows, but the tapping continues, now accompanied by a faint, dragging sound. John's heart races as he reaches for the light switch, only to find that the room remains engulfed in darkness, the bulb lifeless. The air grows colder, the edges of his vision blur, and the sounds cease abruptly, replaced by a suffocating silence. Suddenly, a gust of wind slams the door shut behind him. John whirls around, his breaths quick and shallow. With only the dim light from his phone, he scans the room. There, in the far corner, stands an old, dusty file cabinet slightly ajar. As if drawn by an unseen force, John approaches. The cabinet is filled with forgotten files, and one folder, unusually clean compared to the rest, sits prominently. It's labeled with today's date. Heart-pounding, John opens the folder. Inside, a single sheet of paper, and on it, a message. "Don't stay late, John. Some of us never left." The realization dawns on him, chilling him to the core. The tapping resumes, louder, closer. Without a second thought, John bolts from the room, the echoes of his own footsteps a frantic cadence in the dark. He doesn't stop until he reaches the safety of his car, the office building looming ominously in his rearview mirror as he drives away. In the stillness of the night, in an office where the past lingers a little too strongly, John learned that some jobs, well, they might just keep you longer than you intended. Tonight, the boundaries between the living and the forgotten blurred, leaving an indelible mark on his mind, a reminder that not all who work alone work alone.